discuss issues including poverty rates. Human rights concerns environmental challenges with a lower percentage of the population struggling to meet basic needs. Human rights violations such as arbitrary killing issue in the society comes to you on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10:30 a.m. to 12 o'clock p.m. Join our panelists, Aliu Masale and Solomon Bakari from the US of A, and the host, Stephen Contour on Kings FM 88.5.
Sometimes the government can even say wish for our government because you brought the government to power. So even when they are doing wrong, you cannot tell them because you brought them to power. The people who are there to tell the government, oh yeah, you are doing this, you are doing that, is not good. Sometimes the government can lift it and change to do the better. These are people you stand to insult. President Parker, why are children crossing right today? 2 years now into your administration, you said we're not going to see this thing happening in the country, but it is happening.
The Liberian Council of Churches, it is something that they crafted from the World Council of Churches, which was meant to promote peace and justice.
We dig out the facts. We bring the issue to the public to participate.
I was scaring. I was very scaring. Why they put over there for them to get money without
they're lying, looking for witness or because they're not getting nothing off la vida. No witness.
It is government that we have here, but it is clear that Boka is not in charge. What the guy will do, they want to take some money onto themselves, but they cannot lima, then we can wait on the shadow task force so that we can start with it. And then there are people that are involved. You're going to see that happening in Liberia. He told them he placed it on the task force.
Issue in the society. We discuss critical issues affecting the nation against socio-economic issues, standing to shape the destiny of Liberia. We discuss issues including poverty rates. Human rights concerns environmental challenges with a lower percentage of the population struggling to meet basic needs. Human rights violations such as arbitrary killing issue in the society comes to you on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10:30 a.m. to 12 o'clock p.m. Join our panelists, Aliu Masale and Solomon Bakari from the US of A, and the host, Stephen Contour on Kings FM 88.5. The news.
As a government, I think the government's focus should be on the bread and butter issue of our people. When we have our mothers, our fathers are all over here crying. They cannot get what they used to get again. When the government took over, they put every one of them.
We discovered the
There are
issue.
some people in the country, they're the one can even say wish for our government because you brought the government to power. So even when they are doing wrong, you cannot tell them because you brought them to power. The people who are there to tell the government, oh yeah, you are doing this, you are doing that, is not good. Sometimes the government can listen and change to do the better. These are people you stand to insult. President Parker, why are children crossing right today? 2 years now into your administration, you said we're not going to see this thing happening in the country, but it is happening.
The Liberian Council of Churches, it is something that they crafted from the World Council of Churches, which was meant to promote peace and justice.
We dig out the facts. We bring the issue to the public to participate.
I was scaring. I was very scaring. Why they put over there for them to get money without
they're lying, looking for witness or because they're not getting nothing off la vida. No witness.
It is government that we have here, but it is clear that Boka is not in charge. What the guy will do, they want to take some money onto themselves, but they cannot lima, then we can wait on the shadow task force so that we can start with it. And then there are people that are involved. You're going to see that happening in Liberia. He told them he placed it on the task force.
Issue in the society. We discuss critical issues affecting the nation against socio-economic issues, standing to shape the destiny of Liberia. We discuss issues including poverty rates. Human Human Rights concern environmental challenges with a lower percentage of the population struggling to meet basic needs. Human rights violations such as arbitrary killing issue in the society comes to you on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10:30 a.m. to 12 o'clock p.m. Join our panelists, Aliu Masaleh and Solomon Bakari from the US of A, and the host, Stephen Contour on Kings FM 88.5.
Students, tell we are the come. When they were coming, they said they were liberator. What kind of people they see? What kind of people they see? Freedom fighter, you raping our women. Freedom fighter, you killing our children. Freedom fighter, you destroying our country. Okay, so we'd like to say good morning. Pleasant good morning. Welcome to this weekend edition and the first edition of the year 2026 of the program Issues in the Society. With me, Stephen Compton. My colleague Janet Pessima is also here, and we have been joined by our panelists, Aliu Masaleh there from the US. And so we'd like to say Happy New Year to every one of you, our cherished followers, you people. I would like to say a Happy New Year to every one of you. You know, as we have entered the new year, there are a lot of people with their own resolution, and we are praying to God Almighty that whatsoever thing you plan for or you want to achieve through Him, you are going to achieve that. And so it is good that we are here this morning to discuss of issues of national importance. It's just very important that we are here. And so the first segment of the show, we will be looking at, our president's year-end message, or probably the New Year message. We'll be looking at that. We are going to read his message, do some bit of analysis on it, get to you, our callers, so that you can be able to give your own perspective of what the president has said to us as a people. And exactly by 11:30, we have here Mohammed Kamara, or your man, who have been doing extremely well out there. Over the period of time, he have been in, ghetto, they catering to the outbreaks, aiding people and other things. And so we're breaking on so that we can see how best to talk a bit about the work he is doing, among other things. And so we are here. I want to say, for those of you who are following us via our various social media platforms, we are asking you to share the live video and invite other people as well. Like Josh, our man Josh from Mamba Point area there is following us. Fatu is also following us from Kakata, Fatu Kone. And Charles Wia is also following us from Jacobtown area. Okay, Josh, Dakwa. Thank you so much and Happy New Year to you as well. And so we are here. So very quickly, let me bring on my colleagues. Janet, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Conton, and good morning, man. Good morning, and happy New Year.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's see whether we can get on Ali Masale
Okay,
and
Solo is
Solomon
here.
Bagarin.
Welcome, welcome. Good
The We
morning.
Nation man. Good morning.
Good morning. Happy New Year.
Good morning. Thank you. Same to you.
Okay.
Yeah, we are great having you back.
So
Yeah.
you are here today.
Yes.
Okay, so let us get on Aliyu also. Ali, are you there? Good morning.
Good morning, Stephen. Good morning, Jeanette. Good morning, Solomon. Happy New Year to you all. Good morning, Mama Labira. Happy and prosperous New Year to everyone. We are glad to be in the new year, and we hope and pray for God's divine blessing and favor to carry us through to see another new year. Once again, good
Okay,
evening and welcome everyone to the new year.
that's good. That's good. That's good. And we are grateful to God that we are here.
Sure.
This is the first edition of 2026, and we are here again as a team, as a family, to do what we always doing. And so today, on today's edition, the president was able to get a message, a New Year message, that which he described as a New Year message of national unity. That is, the president is calling for unity among us as a people, as a country. And so we are going to read the message. Then we have our own say on what that means for us as a people, as a country as well. We get to the lines and hear from our people. And also the second segment, like I said earlier on, we have Mr. Mohammed Kamara, a young Liberian who has been doing extremely well out there in identifying with our brothers and sisters who are termed as the at-risk youth, among other things. So these are things we will be, talking about here today. Yes. So very quickly, let me look at the president's message. Let me be able to. Yeah.
But Solomon, when you greet a We Nation people, you just
Oh,
go.
the minute. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So look, go ahead. The people from We Nation, they are listening. Greet your people.
Thank you very much. Again, I want to say good morning to Mama Liberia. Of course, good morning to you guys in studio, and happy 2026. I wish all of us a prosperous and fulfilling 2026. And I want to take this time to say Happy New Year to We Nation. Good morning to all of you guys. I'm looking forward to us having a gorgeous, pleasant, fulfilling a new year.
Okay. All right. That's fine. The We Nation ambassador has spoken.
Yeah.
Okay. So very quickly, let me just get this on for our people who are listening, so that they can be able, if you have not, have an access to the president's message, a New Year message. Let me just read that. Read portion of it. Janet Pesima will read another portion of it. Then we go through. All right. So he said, okay, New Year message of national unity by His Excellency President Joseph Yoman Boakai, President of the Republic of Liberia. And this was released on Thursday, January 1, 2026. He says, fellow Liberians, as we stand at the threshold of a new year, I speak to you not only as your president, but as a compatriot bound to you by our shared history, common struggle, enduring hope, and collective destiny. Our nation has endured so much. We have experienced division. We have experienced division, hardship, and moments when our faith in one another was sorely tested. Yet, time and again, Liberia has proven resilient. We remain standing because the spirit of unity, though at times strained, has never been broken. As we enter this new year, I issue a clear and clarion call, Liberians must move forward together, or we will not move forward at all. Trap against trap, party against party, county against county, and religion against religion are divisions that weaken us. They do not build roads, educate our children, create jobs, or heal our nation. Unity does. The president went on to say, national unity does not require, what do we have here? Uniformity of, though it does not silence criticism or suppress debate. Rather, it demands that even in disagreement, we recognize one another as Liberians first. It means we contest ideas, not identities, compete with policies, not prejudice, and pursue progress, not personal destruction. As I have consistently done, I call on political leaders across all parties to work towards lowering the temperature. I'll read it again so that you can be able to get it. Ali and that of Solomon Bakari and fellow Liberians who are furthering this show this morning. The president said, as I have consistently done, I call on political leaders across all political parties to work towards lowering their temperature of our national discourse. This agreement must never descend into hatred. Opposition must never become obstruction to the nation good or a desire for harm to befall our country. When it does, no one is spared. Leadership, whether in government or outside of it, carries great responsibility, and we pledged to uphold that responsibility. I also call on our traditional leaders, religious leaders, youth, women, elders, and members of the Liberian diaspora to remember always that this nation belongs to all of us. The future of Liberia will never be delivered by one man, one party, or one religion. It will be built through collective sacrifice, shared responsibility, and mutual respect. Let us embrace the polity of solution. Let us reject the nurturing of despair and recommend ourselves to healing, discipline, hard work, and patriotism. Let us renounce violence in words and deed and choose peace not as a sign of weakness, but as a measure of strength. Janet Pesima, you would like to continue with the president's message?
We extend our sincere gratitude to our partners in progress who continue.
Okay.
We extend our sincere gratitude to our partners in progress who continue to stand with us, supporting Liberia through each challenging. I gotta use your phone.
Okay. Yeah, you just have to use this, sir. Yeah.
So what is it?
Okay, so I think we get it on this side. Let me see, so that we can get it. Fellow Liberian, just a minute. We want to get this done so that you can be able to have an understanding exactly what the president has said to us as a people. Yes, so let's see whether we can get this message here. Okay, let's see. Just a minute. Okay, yes, they've from that, yeah. Yes. Okay, just a minute. Yep. So let's see. Okay, so you can just it would not be able to open.
It's not-
Yeah. So
They still
yeah.
keep jumping. That's
Oh, okay. I see.
Mhm.
Okay, I see. But I think we have this here.
So in the chat room, right?
Yeah. Just check in the chat room there. I think we have it there so that you can be able to get it from there, so that
Well, the
people can be
problem
able
is
to.
my phone. It keeps.
Okay, it's lying, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's the screen.
The
Okay,
screen.
you got it.
I got it. I just hope it will not do the same thing.
Okay, let me see. Check in the chat room there while I reboot the phone.
Let's see.
Okay, so let me see. From this end.
We are
Okay,
stunned.
yeah. So you can get it
I
from there.
hope it
Okay.
will not jump.
Yeah. So
We
why you?
extend our sincere gratitude to our partner in progress who continue to stand with us, supporting Liberia through each challenge we face. We affirm our respect for appreciate of judicial use of that distribution as we pursue our national development agenda. Compatriots, the new year must mark another turning point away from complaint and towards contribution, from cynicism to embrace, from rancor to calm, and from division to unity.
Okay.
Liberia is greater than our differences.
Okay.
The dream of stable, prosperous, and dignified nation remains alive.
Thank you. Okay, thank you, Jenny Pessima. Thank you. That's fine. All right. So that's just a portion of the president's speech, right? Or a message to us as Liberians. So you like to continue with
let me
the last area?
A dignified nation remains alive. What it requires is all of us.
Okay.
As the one you have entrusted with the great honor and responsibility of serving as president. I recommit my pledge to govern with fairness, to listen with humanity, and to serve with integrity.
Okay.
In return, I ask you to believe again in Liberia, to invest your energy in nation building, and to see one another not as enemies, but as partners in progress.
Okay.
May the new year renew our love for country, strengthen our resolve, and bind us together as one people with one destiny. God bless you all as we continue to think Liberia, love Liberia, together build Liberia.
Thank you, Jenan Pessima. Thank you so much for that. And so Aliyu Masale and that of Solomon Bakar Reeves, you listen to the president's message to us as a people, calling for unity among us as a people to ensure that we all collectively build Liberia together. And at the same time, calling on political figures, most especially the opposition figures, to lower their temperature, right? To lower their temperature. Ensure that a rally around the government to build Liberia, sustain the peace, among other things. Let's get to Solomon Bakar Reeves. What do you make of the president's message to us as a people? Let's get your own say on this before going over to Aliyu.
Well, thank you very much. Those are just something. Of course, presidents they don't write their own speeches, but listening and reading the president's speech, that is what we consider as a habit. Because as president, you have to say something to your people. But in practicality, what the president is talking about, those are the very things that he himself and his party, they are doing as we speak. As chairman of the Unity Party, New York, people who were not actually part of the party, when I speak to them, when I call them, they don't answer me. I have two personal friends, people that we are very, very close, and because I have a different view politically, they don't speak to me. Okay, and the president, as president, he started what brought these other opposition parties and people of Liberia to react, to respond to his action. For example, when he said we're going to be on whoever get a number and he knows very well that that was in violation of the Constitution, the rule of law that guides the Republic of Liberia. That created more division, more hate, and other stuff. And then he using the military police or whatever the armed police to terrorize the citizens. And when anything comes, he doesn't say that. And you don't say, "Oh, you can let come together," when you are still demonizing the people. Every time you speak, you demonize them. And that I have not seen any of the opposition to demonize the president. But anytime he speaks, they demonize them. He called their names. They are against us. They are this. They are that. That does not build unity. If you have already won and you in power, you reach out to the opposition. I'm not just say, "Oh, you can let bygone be bygone. Let's do this." You don't do that. Action speaks louder than word. And even the work that we do in behavior modification, it is not what you say, but your body language and your the essence of what you say. So I cannot say I'm slapping you a contour, and I say, "My man, don't feel it. Let us just put the country first." And the country is not the ground over there. So most of the time, people think that the ground is the country. We, the people, we make Liberia to be Liberia, and we, the people, are the ones sustaining the fragile peace in Liberia. If the people of Liberia was not maintaining that peace, President Boakai and his administration, things that they are doing, it would have plunged Liberia back into the uncivil civil war. So the president's speech, somebody wrote something that is not actually of reality, but we thank God because presidents, they have speech writer. But that is hypocrisy. In my opinion, as member of the Unity Party, that is hypocrisy. Actually, see what the president is doing and his political party using the police force to destroy our destruction. So that is a big hypocrisy, but we thank God that he spoke.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, Solomon Barker Reeves. Let us now cross over to Aliyu. Aliyu, let's get your say on the president's message.
Oh, thank you there. Thanks to Solomon once again. Happy New Year to everyone. Yes, Solomon, glad to see you. You know, because of time difference, we've been missing you on the show. It is glad we catch you this morning. Yes, welcome. Yes, to the issue Solomon just said it. These are some of the hypocrisy and deception within the Unity Party. And Solomon said the president, people will just read those speeches and he will just go out there and he read them. And that's all. And sometimes I don't know, when he go out there, he read these speeches. When he go back home, he can really sit and think what he said, or he call somebody to ask them, "What did you read that?" Because knowing fully well in his own mind, excuse me, what he read out there is not what he's doing, and he's not even, and he don't intend doing it, and he just went out there, he said it. Because President Boakai, he said if he become president, there will be no purple, green, pink, blue Liberia. There will be one Liberia. But today, are we seeing it? No. The country is heavily divided, and people in the country say that since after the war, now we have President Taylor, we have Madam Seli, we have Josh, we have now President Boakai. The way in which the country is divided, Liberia had never been divided like that before, ever in the history of our country. And do we expect to see such a thing? No. Why? Because President Boakai been in government, and at his age, we expect him to be able to be someone that can reconcile, but he owns followers and supporters. Solomon Bakari say he's not a reconciler, he's not a unifier, And these were some of the reasons for which they didn't support his presidency. And I don't know when he's going to prove Solomon wrong. And we know what is happening in the country. Today, the moment people gather somewhere, boom, heavy police person will be there going to intimidate people and what have you. There are a lot of things going on in the country. And the president telling people to opposition leaders to lower their temperatures and things. As a president, you don't speak like that. First of all, just a few weeks ago, when you went to ELBC, when they asked you, what are you doing about reconciling the country? 2 years of your administration, and you said the process of reconciling the country is ongoing. You have started already by reburying President Doe and I think the other president. If you become a president, I think the first thing is try to reconcile the living and not the dead. But if you would think that going to rebury people is a sign of reconciliation, to me, I just see it like you just try to gain some political point. That's why you offer pre-campaign move that why your government started with. Because Madam Sedi, when she became president, you worked with her for 12 years as vice president. The first thing you saw her doing was to call all opposition leaders. Elections are over. This is time to govern. Let's see how we can move the country forward. You are not telling them to come and work in your government, but at least that will relieve their mind. They will say, oh yes, this woman, she meant peace. She really wants for us to be peaceful and work together. And we saw even the former president working in her administration. Why he did that? Because what Liberia for everybody, election, presidency is nobody father inheritance, that's not your father legacy. So if you go into election, you lose. What you do, you see what you can do to move the country forward. You can try again. You saw George Weah when he became president, the first thing he did was to call all opposition leaders, elections are over, let's work together, let's move the country forward. He did that. And now President Bakai, for the 2 years in government, you became president, you took the presidency with anger and hate up to present. That's what's going on. And you said that you're setting up a committee to see how you can reconcile the country. 2 years of your administration, this is 3 years. You are still setting up a committee to reconcile the country, and you telling opposition leaders to lower their temperature. Or I think that statement coming from our president was not good. And people who writing those speeches, I think they are only writing it because of the country is politically charged, and they will put their emotional feeling, their political feeling in writing and give it to the president out there. And this is not good. This is not good. You people are making the president to look bad in front of his own citizens. Because even some of his own supporters, they were not happy with that kind of statement coming from him. But because some of you now, with this same anger, your politics in everything, New Year, this speech that the president is supposed to present to his people, that he will say, oh yes. But then y'all went and wrote something and gave it to the president to go say out there that we even said, he telling people to lower their temperature, and he even said making it for that temperature to rise more. And I will say this before I close. President Baker government, I believe, in my mind, could be one of the best government ever in the history of Liberia. Why I say so? President Baker been in government for 42 years, and according to him, he know everything that affect the country. I think if he said make any impact to tackle those issues, no. And why the government could have been one of the best government again, because it's like we don't even have opposition in the country. The way in doing our administration, we said that we had opposition in Liberia. They were on our back to back every month. Nothing like that is happening. Today, President Baker 2024 budget, there were no pushback from opposition lawmakers, senators, representatives, there were no pushback. 2025 budget, there were no pushback. 2026, $1.2 billion budget, there were those pushback. Any bill, any budget President Baker administration come away, it will pass. So like that, if you had a vision, if you had a strategy, if you were innovative, If you are transformative, if you know how to put in policies and how to implement this policy, you could have done better for the country. But because you lack all of these things, and this is why we are not going nowhere. And I pray for your government to succeed. When you fail, Liberia fail, we all fail, our country continue to go back. When you succeed, we all succeed. No matter what our political differences, Liberia is all we have. We should always put Liberia first above political party. But because you lack this thing, and this is where we are today, and that statement coming from the president and those speech writers, they are not doing no good nor harm. They have to stop. They have to stop that. That is our leader. You have read something that when he go out there, he should say something that represents him. He shouldn't say something that does not represent him. And you can see from his action, his attitude. So you stop doing that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
And one short thing there is talking about reconciliation, bringing the people together, and he is not able to even reconcile with his former boss, Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. We all saw that during their party headquarters groundbreaking or whatever they call it.
Ceremony, homecoming ceremony.
I mean, those are just rhetoric. Those are just they may talk about this, but that is nothing. President Bouakai is not in charge of the country. He is somebody that they just put there, but the people that are controlling the parties, they are the one doing that. Because anytime reliable sources, anytime they have a fruitful something that will benefit the entire country, when somebody comes there, that the last person, then he will change everything that the people discuss. They don't come to fruition. So that's the kind of person that we have. He had people that literally hit the former president, former president, even including Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. He had them. So whatever advice they gave him, that's what he's doing. I don't expect President Bouakai to treat former President George Weah any better when you have somebody who consider President Weah to be an enemy, for that person to be an advisor. I'm talking about President Weah, former, I don't know whether our girlfriend or baby man and what have you. I'm talking about the Cooper lady who we are seeing. I don't know whether that different Cooper that is now dating the speaker.
That's the Cooper.
That's the same Cooper?
Yeah, that's Cooper. That's the same lady.
The political advisor to the president.
Yeah, so that's why the president is going the way he goes. President Joseph Nyeman Boakai, people who know him, he used to be called a no-nonsense person when he was with the LPMC, the Liberia Producing Market Corporation. He was no-nonsense person. But this person that we have today, when it comes to corruption, he is the king of corruption. We saw the deception where he said they didn't leave a better vehicle, presidential vehicle, for which he took the Liberian people money to get a bulletproof vehicle. And then just recently, the same vehicle that he said was not good, that's the vehicle he used to go to FOIA and all of that. So those are just deception. When you say, okay, you know what, we'll take this time to reconcile the people. I know he was not saying the truth because President Bouakai, he does not resolute conflict. Somebody who does not resolute conflict but enhance conflict, there is nothing he will do to reconcile the country. And that's the last thing I wanted to put in there.
Okay, thank you so much, Janet. Let's get you on. What do you make of the president's statement?
Yeah, like what Aviu and Solo said. They said that, I mean, somebody wrote it and gave it to him to say, because it's a clear definition of do what I'm saying but not what I do, because I mean he's talking about unity, generally, that we should come back together, be a tribe, religion, whatever it is, we should come together. But this is unity that this government is lacking. Yeah, in totality, they are lacking unity. So if they are asking for unity and they have divided the people because I am from the next, the opposition, then I am not supposed to benefit from the government. I'm not supposed to have freedom of speech in what he stated a year that, he said national unity does not require uniformity of thoughts. It does not silence criticism or suppress debate. Rather, it demands that even in disagreement, we recognize one another as Liberians first. It means we contest ideas, not, identities, compete with, policies. All of these things he said, they are all beautiful. They are all fine. If and only if this government will work and do all of these things they have said. But he have divided the people in a way that somebody is afraid to come out and speak their mind. That somebody will have serious problem, and at the end of the day, you will not have a job, you will not have anything to do for yourself in the country. We should have freedom of speech. But then he said he's not going to listen to the local radio stations because they insult and they are not saying the right thing. You think BBC will come out and be telling you about Liberia's problem? It is the local radio stations that will come out and say these things. So if you don't want to accept criticism, if you don't want to accept these things that the people will come out and say today, how will you be able to work in line and be able to do the things that the people want? The protest time, they have older women beaten and dragged. They disgrace them publicly, all because this person came up and said, you know what, this is not what you told us and this is what we want. And then you said they're not supposed to come and say these things. All of these things happening. Education is a serious problem here in Liberia now. There are people who cannot even afford to go back to school. There are people right now, they are sick. They cannot go to the hospital because they cannot afford government hospital, and all of these things joined together. And then you expect, unity, or you telling the people to be united. I don't know how. You talk about confusion and division cannot give jobs, it cannot build roads and education. We all agreed. But then these things are not forthcoming in the country because of the division. So if you want to come up and say things, you should be able to say things that you have done for the people so that they too can be able to say, okay, let's learn from our leader. Whatever he's doing, let us be able to do the same thing. When the former president was here, he thrived for unity. He thrived for peace. And you saw the peace and unity that we had in Liberia here. He went to power. He did not come and say, you know what, since you're from the Unity Party, you're not supposed to work here. He comes and say, once this person is qualified, let him work. The fact that they are from Unity Party or other parties, they are still Liberians. That's why you can define as unity. And all of those people were in the government, even though there were people there blackmailing him and doing other things. But still, he said, no, those people are Liberians, so they must be a part. So that's why we call unity. This man went for elections, and then he looked at the margin. He said, no, you know what? We are all one. Even if Joseph Boakai becomes president, he is still a Liberian. Let him rule. That's why we call unity. Somebody who wants peace, somebody who understands that even though we have different, a mindset or decision concerning this thing or ideology, but I know at the end of the day, it is for the betterment of the country and the people of Liberia. So let us be able to work, call the masses, call the poor men, do things that even the masses, those people over there who cannot afford, let them be able to have something, even if not all. But then you coming up, giving us this beautiful speech, and at the end of the day, nothing is unfolding in our country. So that's where I stop for now.
Thank you, Janet Pessima. Right, and thanks to Aliu as well as Solomon Barker Reeves. You people have said it all, and at a certain point in time, there are certain people who are not supposed to make certain statements. Like people will say, the person who is giving the messenger is the wrong messenger. The message is good, but the person from whom that particular message is coming from, the person is the wrong person. Is the wrong person. So I read the president's message. I read that twice. I have been seeing a lot of responses to that, and it is just a rhetoric, right? A radical and a total political rhetoric, a political showmanship, among other things. Because, Mr. President, your call for unity in this country is something that we all embrace, right? No Liberian somewhere would like to pray that the country should be a disarray and all these kind of things. No, we all have always called for peace in this country, unity, togetherness, to ensure that we as a people, with our past experience, we don't experience what we watched some years back during our dark days. So we have always, been talking about the issue of unity in this country, Mr. President. And so for you to say that, it is a very good thing, Mr. President. But now, on the other hand, you are doing the opposite. You are doing the opposite, Mr. President. You are talking about a tribal difference, that this particular country should not be divided on tribal line, on political line. But Mr. President, just during the festive season, saw what happened. The entire country, the people, to the extent that other people are even asking questions as to whether Lofa County, it is a country in Liberia. If you want to talk about this thing, Mr. President, if you want to talk about these things, if you want for this particular country to be unified, for people to come together, you should be playing a role. These things should not be things that should be written on paper, brought before you, and you will be able to say them, but they should be seen in your action. Since you took over as a president, what are some of those steps you have taken to ensure that this particular country, you have dialogue with opposition political leaders, but all we could see was to go after those people? Mr. President, you have people working in your government. The moment a political an opposition political figure speaks in this particular country, what happens next? What we see, you have a ministry that dare to inform the people about what is happening in the country. They will leave their constitutional duty and abuse a political leader, Mr. President. And you are talking about unity. You are talking about unity, Mr. President. You want to bring Liberians together, but now here you are on two different occasions. A civil rights movement was able to protest. Liberians went out there to express their grievances about the government. And up to present, all we saw was to put police outside. They beat on those people. And they went out there, put fear in those people. And Mr. President, there were a lot of things that were said by those people. And up to now, you are yet to respond to those things that the people said. How will you want to unify the country? How will you want to bring people together when your actions are actions that speaks about division, Mr. President? How would that happen? No. How would that happen? You cannot be here talking about unity, then on the other hand, you are doing the opposite, Mr. President. The message is good. Oh, look, the person who wrote a particular message and gave it to you, the message is good. But if I were you, I would have told that person that, yeah, the message is good, but now everything that is contained in this particular message is the opposite of what I'm doing. Saying this thing out there to the Liberian people will be like a form. And exactly that's how many people see that. You should take the lead. Yeah, we are. Just they counter me. That they counter me. That brings people together. No matter whether you are from CDC, you are from ANC, United Party, as long as you are from a particular county, it brings people together. Wherein we can see, political figure from whether imposition, opposition, everybody comes together and work together. Just the county mean the Lofa County has a problem, right? And the people rule in favor of Grand Cayman County. But just in 72 hours, we saw that particular ruling was overturned. What a unity you are talking about, Mr. President, when your action speaks something different. When you have your people here, all they could do or all they are doing is to go after the people, kill people, citizens. How will they contribute? How on earth will the Liberians come together when we have these things happening in our country. Just the lady whose son was shot, they filmed it. If you watch that video, Janet Persima, you will cry when that woman was explaining. So with these people having these kind of things on their heart, do you think this particular country will be unified? Look, Mr. President, Liberians are not people that you can just blaspheme, or you just come use your political rhetorics and just try to play on their minds. You are talking about peace. You are talking about unity. Liberians love peace. But what are you doing, Mr. President, to keep the peace alive when you are going after political figures, those political politicians, those opposition figures that you are calling on to bring down their temperature, to lower their temperature? The temperature can never be low when you are doing the unnecessary thing to their people. They will continue to advocate. They will continue to talk for this country, Mr. President. When there are high level of corruption, do you think those people will be silent? No, they will speak out. In a most, you and your people will continue to loot this country. In a most, you and your people will continue to steal from the people. Will be building mansions around here. Then you will come and tell her that you know nothing about it. In a most, these things will continue to happen. Those people' temperature will never be low. They will continue to speak for their country and for their people, Mr. President. So that's it. So any other thing, let go over to Solomon. If there is any other thing, then we go to the line and hear from our people. By 11:35, we bring on Abraham, that's Mohammed Kamara, so that we can be able to talk about him humanitarian work he has been doing. Solo, is there any other thing you want to chip in? Then we'll go to the line.
Well, the thing is as you said, Ron Messenger, the president is not the one to give such a speech, because he is doing the very thing that he said he's talking about. That's what he's doing when it comes to a division and what have you. So what we really need to know is that the president has said three major things all the time. He is not innovative. He cannot resolve problem. He is not developmentally minded. Those were of a few things that I have. Those are just three of them that are pointed out. And again, the president has not done that. If you notice this riot, you saw some heavy body women in our quote-unquote police force. The strategy they were sent there to grab the other women. You never see them saying anything, not speaking any word. They just grab them and run with them. Those people, if you check the amount of people that they are embedded under the Liberian quote-unquote police just to terrorize our people, you'll not be surprised. One of the ladies that I saw over there, remember of somebody that I saw that was in training with the Ghana Women Army group. And I saw similar person grabbing a lady and another woman. They were doing that. People can look alike, but this government, President Boakai, he was brought up under the Tottenham government, where they have the PRO. They will just send people in the community. When you say something against the government, they will arrest you. He grew up in that kind of atmosphere, and then of course to Tobert and all of that. So he is capable of bringing people in the country just to destroy the people that he's supposed to govern. When we do that, we are not bringing the country together. We will continue to fight and destroy the people. And once you destroy the people, that's the country that you are destroying. So that's a piece I wanted to throw in.
Okay. Aliu, just something you want to chip in? Then we'll go to the line here from our people.
I think we have said everything, and I always say this: most of President Boakai's speeches are deception and contradiction. Yes, which is not good. at his age, or he should be there for the Liberian people. Anything he tells them should be truth. Anything he says should be something for his heart. It shouldn't be something like we always say, whitey black hat. You come out and you say something. Listen to President Waka Days Gonta at ELBC. When he's speaking, you will say, oh yes, this is a leader. He had the vision to move the country forward. But go and see. What he say is complete opposite of what he's doing. So that's the contradiction and deception. That's what I always say. Yeah, when he speak, you will say, oh yes, and this is how he came to power. When he used to go on those podium, when he's speaking, you say, oh yes, they papi. And nobody listen to him will say, yeah, he had the vision. He can move the country forward when you listen to him. And he's in the presidency, he continued to do the same thing. What he says out there is quite different from what he's doing. And you can continue to do that.
Okay.
These are some of the things that are happening. But all in all, this is 2026. And we hope and pray maybe we are going to see different trend in his administration. Let him try to really move the country forward. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much, Ali. Let's hear from our people out there, Jenin Pesiman on 0772239933, 0886304497 or 0777980375. Father, just a few calls on this one. And yeah, Jenin.
Good morning. Good morning.
Hello? Yes. Let me see. I don't know. Yes, I think we have a letter. You can call that old man. Just take a break. Yes. So let's take this break and be right back. Let's set this up so that we can be able to get you. Yes, but before then, let's see whether we can. Okay, so let's see whether we can get this set up. So we can be able to get you on. Let's see. Hello. Okay, so we're calling on the technical team so that they can be able to work on this, so we can be able to get you through. But before then, you can still call on this number 0777-980-375. Right, our alternative line. You can call on this number. That's our alternative line. You can call on the number so that we can be able to bring you on. While we, look after the main line here, 0777-980375. That's the number. That's the alternative number. You can call on that number. But let's get this pressing and see. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Your name and where you joining us from?
Pretty much your name. Where I'm calling from Christian community.
Okay. Yes. Go ahead.
Yeah. Why on my mind now? What you are discussing concerning about workers' speech. He gave a few days to deception. Because he is not a unifier. So he must not talk about unity. If he was a unifier, in election he could have called for unity, but now the country will be unified. We're not a unifier. He must not write anything in your kind and read it and can put it out and say that's what he's doing. Thank you very much. And even besides that, they spoke with what you were talking about. That is going is wrong. The only politics within the football business, it is not good. If we continue to do that, I don't think that the game will continue. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Let's get to this other person. Good morning. Okay, so let's get to this other person. 0777-980-375. This person, Jenin.
Good morning.
Morning, how you doing?
I'm okay. Your name and where you call from?
My name is Stanley.
Yeah,
I'm from Gossip.
Okay, Mama, let's hear you.
Yeah, what you are talking about, the man is right because you get it and nobody can go in, so you get made use on your own. All I want is to get piece of paper Samuel Canado, in making so to William Arrow Tower. They feel like people so all men that bring to life, you don't want to do it, divide everybody. People just walking in the street, falling down. They say talking about peace. People hear me.
Okay. Thank you. Let's hear from this other person.
I'm honest, sir. Edmond Carr.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you again. Let me say Happy New Year to our panelists in the US there. It's good being back. You know, Bwaka, I refer to him as a walking contradiction. You know, he contradicts everything about his life, and that is not fair to the Liberian people. You know, it is a mockery. That statement that the president put on, like in New Year, it sounds good, but it's very empty and lack of things. Okay? Look, just recently, just 1 week ago, right, the Christmas celebration, you talk about try against try, ethnic thing, you're preaching against it. But when Thomas Fala, who had just joined him because he protect in once what he had gathered over the years, he allowed him to preach the same devices in Eglinton. He didn't stop him. When you listen to Farah talking about kissing people should support their own, local people should support their own. What was that? You have to travel the decision. You should have stopped him. He didn't do so. Here we are, it's a political party against political party. Let's look at the capital Benin scenario. Two group of people fighting over something. Who are the victims here? Sedition are all victims, and who are encouraging that? He is the one that encourages it. Who are those that are being persecuted? When you check all sedition, they are all leaders from our party. Those are languishing beyond bar, not supporter of the party. When they say the judge here, they are the ones that are being persecuted.
Okay.
You have to have a political party again, but you are the one that calling the disunity in the country, and Solomon make a point, you know. I want to emphasize on it.
Very
the
quickly.
president saw him a dream. He was making some changes in the government. I think that changes that he's thinking on making, if he only thinking on that, they should seriously executive mansion. Because the executive mansion is a determining factor for the president. You can't have people around you that when they play support to you, where they will not even incriminate certain vote on their vote, and you take the executive mansion and place it in their hands. I believe that the president should take some of the guys off and bring some of the guys, the real guys from the Unity Party, when they surround him. I think they'll be able to happy to make some sound. So you saw what Nathaniel Market did for President William.
Okay, let's show you there. Let's show you there. This other person.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead. You are live very quickly.
Thank you very much. Okay. I love this kind of a publicity question. You know, I laugh with it because I mean, most of us actually Liberian, we don't really know what we really want. Because we continue to tell Liberian, our fellow Liberian, that hatred is very, very bad. It blinds you in making decisions. It's not good to make decisions out of hatred and anger. It's what getting us where we are today. Because this old man, even though we are in the CA, older than me, but actually from the offset, I've been monitoring, and you know, he's not a unifier actually. Because from the CPP days where he had problem with Cornish, you know, I mean, there was nothing reconciliation in his workings as a CPP member. Then moreover, the early time, you know, he used to abuse Ellen, you know, or birthday. You know, when the guys were busy Ellen, and he was not talking. Actually, you were not seeing anything reconciliatory. Actually, yes, okay. Because he and Ellen were not even in good terms. But you know, you couldn't see anything of such that you could bring he and Ellen together at the time when the election was tense. So this time, all right, this time now, but really to say, well, you know, they are finding the very deliver with, and you know, I mean, it's surprising because they make decisions that is embarrassing the entire country. You know, look at each sport.
Thank you. That's a
Good morning.
We need to get rid of this person.
Is that okay now?
Yeah, we need
Good
to
morning, brother.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Eddie Charlie. I'm coming from Power Junction.
Be fast now. Go ahead.
You see the president, he's going to reconcile him.
in a sense, even if you can recall, after the 2017 election, when Ambassador we have won our election, Ambassador we have paid of President Joseph Boakai. That alone is speak volume. It promotes national unity. But in the case of this president, since he won, even for him to pay of President to the former president, your predecessor, he failed to do that for us.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's get to this other person. This will be our last caller on this segment.
Good morning, Steve.
Good morning.
Yeah, and good morning to the panelists. Well, this is a grandson of Lofa Kanje, and my name is Mohammed Donzo Fufana Jr. Well, I joined the conversation from the Japan Freeway. Well, I just want to say this to the Laban people. Mr. Boakai, he is a wicked and old and, Genesis, the old man. So this Saturday, cannot come to the Laban people and they just, speech, like they say, I just want to know on the unit party thing, I really see about the president when you're making a statement that is not leaning to the about democracy. I really see. Because I heard from Masari said that these are the same people that support the president, because you cannot bring somebody in power, when our country are dealing ourselves, you cannot put them to that level. You cannot say something that, president, what you're doing, it is not right, what you're doing is not right, These are the people that support the government,
Okay,
Mr. Boakai shouldn't laugh at Laban people. Mr. Boakai who brought the Laban people brought in power to just give you your benefit, your retirement benefit.
Thank you. Let's hold that down. So, and I'm sorry, we are not taking any more call on this segment. We'll continue to talk about this particular issue of money. Yes, we throw emphasis on it so that we can get other people making their own contribution on this particular discussion. But we are taking a very short break, and when we come back, we'll bring in our guests so that we can be able to discuss a bit about his humanitarian work he has been involved in out there. This break, then we'll come back.
When they were coming, they said they were liberator. When they were coming, they said they were liberator. But when they came here, they changed their mind. When they came here, they changed their mind. What kind of people they sing? They are freedom fighters. What kind of people they sing? They are freedom fighters. The freedom fighter, you raping our women. They are freedom fighters. The freedom fighter, you killing our children. They are freedom fighters. Freedom fighter, you destroying our country. They are freedom fighters. Ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, 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 ayo.
Okay, all right. So we want to say welcome back, and we have in studio now our guest. And good morning. Okay, so can you just the mark number, Janet? Can you check that out so that we can be able to get it, please? Yes, very quickly so that we can be able to get it. 5. Okay, yes. So you can speak now. Let me get it.
Okay. Good morning.
All right. Okay, so we want to say welcome. Yes, our people are following, and we'd like you to introduce yourself so that they can be able to know who we have in studio here.
Okay, my name is Mohamed S. Kamara.
Okay. All right. So yes, and Mohammed, over the period of time, we'd like you to tell our audience. We have been seeing a couple of videos of you identifying with the at-risk youth, going from one ghetto to another, and all these kind of things. So tell us, why really enthused you to take this particular path, and what are some of those things you have been doing over the period of time, like I have mentioned. What actually enthused you to really take this path?
Okay, first thing first, I would like to say thank you for the invitation.
Okay.
Can you be a little bit audible so that people can understand you?
Okay.
For my father, at the age of 4, I came by at the age of 16. So true from that 16 until I start knowing myself, I've been struggling on my own, like sleeping outside, doing all the things. I used to be with the disadvantaged youth in the graveyard.
Okay. You used to be with them.
Yes.
Like
sleeping there.
Okay.
Yeah, doing everything with them. So around the Jose Jingi grave, it was a grave around that area, like the name on the grave like Conor Denix.
Okay.
They want to spray my stuff and sleep. So that's why I'm going to get more feeling for them. You know, like sometimes I feel hurt or I see other people coming around saying like I used to be like you can be like me, all that thing, and like making loud videos, arranging themselves without coming back to the children on the street.
Okay.
So that's why I decided to take the step to say, okay, I will follow the people. I'm still part of them. I have to stand for them.
Okay. All right, that's good. But let me quickly cross over to our panelists there in the US. Aliyu Solomon Barker Reeves, you listen to our guests here. So let's cross over to you people and get you
on. Good morning to our studio guests. Yes, this is a very interesting topic or story that he's about to tell. For me, I will listen, but I would like we will find a time to invite him on the show. Maybe we can take the whole time with him. Well, welcome, and we'll like. I'm here to listen.
Thank you, Solomon Barker Reeves. Let's get you.
Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Kamara. I think that was the last name, right? Kumar?
Yes.
Okay.
Kamara.
Thank you very much. I mean, I heard the testimony, but I don't know exactly what is it that he's doing with them or for them. That need to be clear, and then from there we can, as Aliyu said, maybe another time we can bring him on so that we can discuss in detail how all of us can collaborate in providing the kind of help that our underprivileged victims of war they are going through. But
okay.
I'm not understanding what is it exactly that he's doing with them or for them.
Okay. All right. Thank you. So we'll go back to him. I just wanted for you people to come on a bit. Okay. So Kamara, you are going to explain to us because we have seen those videos though, and the public listening would like to know what are some of those things you have been doing for those people over the period of time. What are some of things you have been doing for them? So we'll give you the time for the next 3 minutes so that you can be able to explain so that people can be able to understand.
Okay, thank you once more again. And I influence so many things pertaining to the street people.
Okay.
And a video was trending recent time pertaining to people fighting over baby around the 24th Street Bell. I was the one who was into that stuff.
Okay.
It was a girl I met in the cemetery. She was pregnant before all people called upon me. I went to her, I saw like she was between life and death.
Okay.
So right away, Joanna Cleaning down South Beach. She's a living witness. Anything pertaining to the street people, there where I carry them. I get on my little platform, talk to people, to run a support, to pay and build. That's how I do things. And after she was pregnant, all of a sudden she went to my house, right behind Penn Building Center Street.
Okay.
She was there. All of a sudden she wanted to pick it, like she asked for her telephone to make her. She take away the main telephone, so she decided to leave the house.
The lady now?
Yeah, she leave the house. So because I still have feeling for her, and I have somebody from the US, I would like to say thanks to her. One lady by the name of Cynthia Jackson.
Okay.
And you understand? She was doing everything, feeling, medication, everything. Even we go for the ultrasound to a Red Cross, everything, anything I do for them, I post the receipt on my page. You understand? So after that, they left the house. I started walking from ghetto to ghetto, asking for her. I went to 24th Street. As soon as I read that, I asked for the people, say, but yes, she gave birth. So for next day, I said, I don't want to see the child. I want to see the mother. So after I went, she left the baby with a she went on the street to go beg for money again. So I told her, I want to see her because I want to know what the reason she left the house for. So after she came, she said, oh, Daddy, take the baby out. I said, no. I want to know what the reason made to leave into the house. Because everything you want, pertaining to your feeling, everything.
Okay.
To the house. What you need the house for? So no one is feeling calling her mother, telling her mother, oh, when you come for the child, they want to take my child from me. Yeah, I don't know the mother because the story what she gave me, the video is on my page. The story what she gave me, she don't have family, her mother go all the time. So after then, to my ultimate superpower, then the people start calling me name, or I doing him more trafficking. I said, baby, I said, no. Everybody know I'm a well new person.
Okay.
So from there, her mother came. To my ultimate surprise, I saw 2 police officers. You know, so the police officer came right away. They asked me, I explained, but they say they may not doing nothing, but you don't know the woman. You just want to know the biological family of the person. You understand? From there, whole lot of people join me. All they crack my phone in the process. You know, right now as you can see my phone crack. So from there, they left. Right away, I saw 2 other girls and then they claimed me to be her sister. But she was assisting. I'm going to tell the child. I said, no, not here already. The community chairman get involved. So, right away, the gang got the carry baby. So I left from there. I go Banaville around, I don't drive market in the night. But now to know what is true our family. I went, somebody came into our house. I remember saying, the only thing she tell me, say, oh, where you come? You say you want to tell me, why you come to my house for? I said, Mama, I just want to know because I don't know you, but I know the girl.
Okay.
You understand? So after I start talking one thing to another, then the lady what was sponsoring Cynthia Jackson again. Say, okay, and now they say one child. But the girl story, what she gave, that what touched her to help. So I want the girl to go to the rehab. And where is the baby? So right now, I was sitting right down, the girl called from the ghetto 24th Street. She do say that, oh, Mama, they play wild air. They will not allow me to let her know I stay in the ghetto. You understand? So stay our insisting that yes, I want to see the end. So the child will give one the different point of taking that they felt. For me, I would just want to get good help for her.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, because Mr. Weeks went to my house to intervene.
And who is the Mr. Weeks?
He's a humanitarian too. He had,
Okay.
I think, I don't know, Kimmy Weeks, something like that.
Okay, yeah, Kimmy
Oprah.
Weeks. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
that should be Oprah Weeks.
Oprah Weeks.
Yeah, Oprah Weeks.
Sorry,
The
Oprah
journalist
Weeks.
Oprah Weeks. Yeah.
Because also me, the public always working together, always going down there to give food.
Okay.
You check on my page, you'll see it. So the public came and asked me, whether one of her uncle made comment at me and the girl not to be trusted. Okay, so I went on the comment section of that page. Again, contact one of her uncle. He was in the US, but right now in Nairobi, Kenya. Then he start talking. He won my pay, he saw my work. He said, oh, mommy, well, somebody will need cool help. Because my dream is to open rehab.
Okay.
Non-profitable rehab. Because the problem here, a lot of people out there, the family don't have the hand. They don't want to change. Other people, they are for wealthy family, the parents spend a whole lot of money on it. They still go by on the street. And for me, you go to General Power, me and General Power in good working relationship.
Okay. Yeah. Now, before you go any further, you interact with those people, and for what you just talk about, with your interaction with them, what are some of those things they sometimes tell you regarding themselves, the reason why they are in the street? What are some of those things they sometimes tell you as a person?
Okay, they get different stories.
Different stories, okay.
Okay. Other people will say like frustration. Other people will say peer pressure. Other people will say suppression for stepmother. You understand? So the stuff is very different ones. But when you're now closer to them, because that's why sometimes I feel bad when I hear people like calling a whole lot of names.
Yeah, go ahead.
Calling a whole lot of names. If you want to know more about the people, better you get closer to them. You settle with them. Sometimes I get my little research in my pocket, I go about food. I don't mind settle with them, I eat with them.
Okay.
And you understand? Because throughout my life, I don't smoke, I don't drink. But I feel like for me, I go sitting in more than I feel more comfortable.
Okay.
And you understand? I always around them. Now when I move from, I go to my house, I sit down to my house, or I lay down smoke. I go around, I see symmetry. Sometimes I get offended by the LDEA. And you understand? Because they say 100 meters away from the ghetto, but sometimes they people are there into addiction. When you beat on them, sometimes take the little stuff what they get for themselves, they will not help. Because with no drugs, the people will not smoke. And you understand? Even recent times, a friend of mine sent money to me to go back close and care to the rehab. Because every day I go there, I play almost like my home. General Power Rehab. I always recommend General Power Rehab to people. He really need help. He need help. I would like one day for you to get a chance for you to jail and reach out there.
Okay.
He really need help.
Okay.
Right now, the 11% I get most of the footage in my phone. Because anybody who send money to me to help, I always go down and get the update.
Okay.
Because my aim here is to get real, not to be in my name. It must be all of about Liberia.
Okay. All right. So Macaulay wants to come in.
Yeah. How long have you been doing this?
So since because I've been helping, but the time when I take the media space is like almost like 1 year period.
Okay.
Okay. So have you helped a lot of people? I mean, like making them to completely stay away from the drugs and other things that are involved with?
Yes.
You have people that you have helped like that.
Yeah.
They are completely out of it.
Call somebody like the girl who dancing that skinny boy panto music.
Okay.
While he was laying there, the girl was shaking her waist right onto him by the name of Rima. Right now she's at the rehab there. She's doing well.
She's doing well.
Yeah.
Okay. So how you came out? I'm interested. I mean, you said you were part of them. You used to take drugs and all that.
No.
Or you were never okay.
So because like almost like homeless because
you were homeless.
Hand, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, the ghetto is a place like somehow where you feel, you know, you frustrated, you go down your heart. The guy where you see, they come for people sometimes. A lot of people you see out there, they have trade, you know, they have a lot of good things. I have a guy down there. Anything you think about sketching, draw anything on the wall.
So you didn't take that thing at all?
Never.
So are you trying to say most of the people that are in the ghetto, they are not into drugs and all that?
Some of them don't smoke.
Okay.
Frustration care them, but the more longer time you stay with that people, you'll get into it.
Okay.
And you understand, like sometimes you can't sell, like so the trainer was selling on the street, you can't sell, maybe somebody rob you, take the money from you. You're afraid to go, maybe somebody just take it from up until staying with them. You're afraid to go home. You go somewhere, just say, okay, can't let them sign me, live on list by that person maybe 1 or 2 days or week. You start getting into it. Some of them, they will encourage you to get into it. But to get into it is easy, but to move on in it.
Yeah, that's the problem, yeah.
Even yesterday, one guy by the name of Nickney American, his parent, he get deported from the U.S. They came to the rehab and went and made that he was selling even to the rehab there. When he ran out from the place yesterday, I came from playing your birthday game down West Point. When I saw him, I called to the rehab there. They say he ran away from the place. As soon as he saw me pick up running, because even when I'm outside, anybody run out from down there, when I see you, I'll carry right back there.
Oh, okay.
No. So as we are wrapping up, I want to know what are some of the plans now from now on for then? Because I saw you. I think during the New Year Day, there were some of them who you were with. You people were dancing and other things. So, what are the plans now? Hempfold, are you making a plan to see how best to carry them to the rehab? Incorporate them to that particular area where they will be going on a treatment. Are there any other plans?
Okay, thank you. First thing first, I would like to say thanks to one Spanish lady by the name of Noah. She really doing work.
A Spanish lady.
Yeah.
Okay, she's in Liberia?
Yeah.
Okay.
Every Thursday, I went to her office. Every Thursday, she come to my place, beyond Penal Building. She had a guy who gets so treated.
Okay.
Even it was a picking wall, was really bad. I will give you the footage and videos. Her mother called me overnight. I went there. He was bad up. But we managed to carry him about 12 who carry him chiropractic ground on the airfield. Now he is well taken care of. Come here fine. I even talked to him yesterday. He said he don't want to even come outside, he won't be there.
Okay.
Because most of the people that work into drugs, where they have been rehabilitated, she used them to go on the field now to treat other people.
That's good. All right, thank you so much. Just so sad that we are running out of time. Like my Aliu said earlier on, we found a time that will bring you even some of those people who have been free from the whole drug thing. If you can even bring 1 or 2 of them, so that they can be able to come in studio. We have been talking this thing over and over. They themselves can be able to tell their story, encourage their friends out there to be able to live these things, right? So let me cross over to our panelists there. As we close on, Solo, you listen to Kamara. Let's get to a statement, just a statement from you. Then we'll move over to Aliu before we close up.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kamara. What you're doing, that is very, very good. We ourselves, we have interest in doing that. We have our psychosocial program. In fact, we'll soon be launching the other one in Grand Bassa County. But just to say that we support what you are doing. One of the things that you said that I really want to know, and I have never heard this before, that other people that in the ghetto, they don't smoke, but some of them, because they are homeless and they're looking for comfort because other people can castigate them. So what led you to your being homeless, for which you went to the graveyard to stay with the people sometimes?
Okay, thank you. and not just with the gray, but like very ghettos, okay? As I said earlier, like when you're selling for somebody, maybe the person can be harsh on you. Maybe mistakenly, maybe somebody gamble in the process, go gamble the money, like you misuse the person money.
Yeah, but what I was saying specifically about you because
your own story. What led you there?
Yeah, he's talking about you.
Because you don't smoke, you don't drink.
Yeah. So why are you there?
So like the time I was homeless, like friend of mine was doing business, I used to go around him. So like, and he now used to allow me to go to his house. So sometimes it was like one guy by the name of Puffy and all that name, I could say Ayatollah. He based in West Point. That way when he spread his thing, I used to come inside in the morning. I wake up, I lay 1 or 2 tracks, so I watch it, I hang it, dry, I put it on again. But that's how it worked.
Because you never had anything, that's why you went in
Yeah,
the ghetto?
because actually my mother passed out like 4 years old, you know.
So why the people that you grew up with, your guardians and
To be honest, I'm a self-reared.
Okay. All right, so we have enough time to dive into these things. Thank you, Solo. Let's get Aliyu so that we can close up. Aliyu.
Yeah, Mr. Kamara, thank you for coming in. We appreciate it. I look forward to seeing you another day for a very long conversation. Thank you.
Okay, so Jenny.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for coming. And I pray that God will send you more, help and support. Thank you, Radio Land. Thank you, all of us that have been following and listening.
Okay, so thank you so much, Kamara. We are going to bring you home to say we sincerely apologize to you, our callers, that we could not take calls on this segment of the program due to the time. But we are going to bring Kamara here anytime next week, right? So that we can be able to talk more of these. And yes, that would be very much important. Look, let's get a parting comment quick.
Okay, I would like to say thanks to everybody. I appreciate the masses follow, because without you, I am nothing. Because on social media, a lot of people drag me pertaining to that child business, and I stay into it right now. Just this morning, I had a conversation with one on a pregnant little girl, homeless, also in a cemetery. I just appealing to everybody out there. Anytime I post video, see something that I get to do humanitarian stuff, come in, you help. Because all you people, we are nothing, our brother and sister, going to die. Nothing will come from all of you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mohammed Kamara. It was nice having you here, and we hope for this kind of conversation. Trust me, anytime next week, we are going to bring you on so that we can be able to have a 1 hour, 30-minute, discussion on these things are very important. Okay, I'm Stephen Compton. Jenan Persiman was here, as well as Solomon Barker Reeves and Aliyu Masale. Okay, so Monday will be here with another edition of the program, Issues in the Society. But before then, do have yourself a blessed weekend. Coming up next is the King's Local Daily with Sam Andrews.
What are you telling our children? They are freedom fighters. Freedom